Knowlton Church and Henge. It's an ancient henge with a church built into the middle of it. Go on, Fluff. There we go. Seems quite popular with dog walkers and visitors. When I've been up here in the past, I've been here early in the morning and it's been deserted. As you can see, there's a raised bank all the way around with a ditch inside. 4 entrances, I think. With what appears to be a Norman church in the middle. Not sure of the dates of the henge, I'll have to look it up, but it's part of a complex in this area that's Bronze Age barrows and henges. Hello. She's a bit nervous.
Oh right, so she's very gentle.
Yeah. Don't know what sort of view you're getting of it, but we'll have a walk around the henge later. This is the church, somewhat ruinous. I think it's cared for by English Heritage now, or the Church's Conservation Trust, I'm not sure which. Little message on my phone. I'll edit this bit out. No, I won't. I'll not bother. Right. So a typical Norman type arch, rounded arch. There would have been a porch here, I suppose, in this bit. So the chantry is quite small, another arch through to it. Now would that have been some kind of chantry? Can't see a procedure anywhere, but it may have been here. A nice repaired arch, concrete rather than stone, but it still looks good. So quite old graffiti. And the tower. I'll tilt you up so you can see. Open all the way up. Obviously had a bell chamber up there at one time. Sockets where the floors would be. The floor beams, yep. Made from typical flint and stone. Almost looks Saxon the way it's laid. I should have come prepared with the information I'll have to post some up when I've read it. But I was just driving past. I think it's Norman rather than Saxon, so I can't see any long and short work. And the tower looks like a later addition. Also looks like it's been robbed for stone on this corner. But has the tower been rebuilt on original footings? Some very old, almost, is it red sandstone or something? And yet the rest of the tower is built of almost Purbeck stone and flint. Yeah, it's Neolithic limestone that it's built of, magnesian limestone. I don't know where that is locally, but it's all right, Fluff. Yeah, I think this Lady Chapel or Chantry Chapel or wherever it is, Lady Chapel, is obviously much later. It's an addition to the original church. Well, let's go have a stroll around the henge dog. So this is one of the original entrances into the henge. As I say, it had four. One there, one the way we came in, and one across there somewhere, back at church. So it's got an internal ditch and a raised bank on the outside. Just a single bank. Quite deep, about 10 foot deep ditch in places. Now, last time we were up here, oh, it still is, all the New Age hippie types and fake druid types had tied ribbons and all sorts on this yew tree. There were dangling CDs and all sorts of things. What it's supposed to represent, I'm not sure, but obviously all these New Age druids, as they call themselves, know what it means. To non-New Age hippie druid types, what it means is a lot of cobblers. Right. So the alignment of the church, well, the road runs northwest, I think. So, is it east-west? Where's my phone? That'll tell me. Well, that's north that way, so it's northwest, southeast, which is a bit strange, but incidentally, while we're up here, let me show you how I record the location of finds and artifacts, especially when I'm metal detecting. Let's put that down there. I've got an app on here, if I can find it, Ordnance Survey Maps, which just general area, but the one I use for locating things is GPOS. This is obviously an Apple phone, which gives me a 10-figure Ordnance Survey grid reference. It also tells me that I'm accurate within 8 metres of that grid reference, or 6 metres now. As it fixes on different satellites, it gets more and more accurate. And we're at an elevation of 59 metres. I thought we were higher than that. So once I've got the information, I just press share. And I want to share the grid reference. It gives me a choice of Google Maps or grid reference. So share grid reference, and I want to share it to notes. So a new note's made, said my location is SU, that gives the grid reference at wherever time. Now I'll edit that and put Knowlton Church, and it also gives me a choice to take a photograph. Oops. Somewhere. Save. Right. So if I go into notes, my location is Knowlton Church, and as I say, it gives you an option for a photograph to attach to it. So take photograph or video. So right, I'll take a photo, use photo. If you were finding an artifact, obviously you'd take a photograph of wherever you'd found metal detecting. So I've got a note made now of Knowlton Church and the location at the date and time. So when I'm metal detecting or wherever, I use that all the time to record anything I find that I want to put on the Portable Antiquities Scheme database. If you've got an Apple phone, quite a useful feature. Right. Let's carry on round the henge. It's enclosed by quite a nice metal fence. Who was it who wrote, "And sheep may safely graze"? One or two in the area. It's from a verse from a poem, but shockingly I can't remember who. Maybe a psalm, and that would be going back into my past. It's a long time since I were in a church choir. A long time since I were a Christian. So why do I love churches so much? I do donate to the church's conservation trust, and I'm a sucker for a church. Now I don't know whether they probably did, built the church to take the power out of the henge. They probably knew it was some kind of religious site for an old religion, and wanted to destroy the power of the old religion and replace it with Christianity. So built the church. It happened on a lot of ancient sites, particularly in Ireland, where you found standing stones with churches built alongside them. I mean, is it Avebury, where they built an entire village inside the stone circle? Or is it Amesbury? I get mixed up with those two. I think Amesbury's our local one, Salisbury, so it must be Avebury. I've been to it anyway. Spent a happy hour or two wandering around the stones. Keep turning around and showing you the church from different angles. Like I say, early morning when I've been up, when dawn's just breaking and everywhere's still covered in mist, it's an amazing place. Apart from one morning when I came, I'd been dropping my wife off at a hospital near Salisbury for a bit of treatment, and I came up here on my own, no dogs this time, and I thought it was totally deserted. And getting round to that tree with all the ribbons, someone suddenly, well, not leapt out, but stepped out, and it was someone totally naked. Obviously someone doing something fake, druidic. I don't know why they call themselves druids. They don't exist anymore. They were wiped out by the Romans, who wanted to impose a bit of authority over the Welsh, well, the Celts, as it were. It was more of a Celt religion. But the last stronghold of the Druids was Anglesey. Oh, there we go. So we've gone 3/4 of the way around Henge. So I'll give you a last look, and we'll head back to the car. Was that fun, Fluff? Did you enjoy that? Was that okay? Yeah. Right, let's go back to the car and go home. Get a coffee